welcome to Whatsup News. I'm your host, Preena Visavadia. Today's headlines. ICE Academy Open Day attracts a record number of students. ICE Academy expands and offers new facilities and more courses for 2014. Sir Peter Soulsby is ashamed of the state of Frog Island. And in sports, the college football season is underway with Leicester College vs Regent College. ICE Academy has just completed its summer open day and has attracted a large number of potential students. ICE Academy has also expanded its existing facilities at London Road and now has 6 branches open countrywide, offering a range of popular courses. In addition to the main branch in Leicester, ICE Academy has branches in Birmingham, Manchester, Peterborough, Bedford and Croydon in London. There are plans to open more branches in major cities in the UK and to further expand abroad in the near future. Earlier, I spoke to one of the directors, Satish, to find out what lies behind the success and the rapid expansion within a short period of time. Welcome and thank you for joining Whatsup News, Mr. Satish. Your organisation has grown rapidly in the past 5 years. Can you tell us what lies behind the success, please?
Well, ICE Academy was set up to provide a vocational education service to really minority communities, but people who are mature adults who weren't able to get into universities. And we found out that there are many mature adults who want to go back to university or college and higher education, and they didn't get an opportunity given to them by the universities or colleges, and we found there was a gap in the market. So we actually looked at that, worked with very hard with the communities, and found out that there was a massive demand in people returning back to college or university, and people who wanted to do more actually in that area, in areas. And we specialized in regionally 3 areas: business, media and travel and tourism, but we've obviously gone into expanding that into children and families and sports management.
I understand that you are also planning to expand to other countries abroad. Can you tell us a bit more about those plans?
There are governments in different countries who've come to us and have actually asked us to set up colleges through funding sources that they've got. And currently we are working in a number of countries where we are developing the same concept that we have in vocational education in the UK as in some of the countries in Africa, and we have alliances in India as well, but possibly doing some alliances in the Middle East as well.
You had your first graduation this year since you moved to London Road. Can you tell us what prospects students have gone on to achieve after graduating from ICE?
Graduation is not where it stops. We want our students to, all our students have become our alumni now, and we want them to succeed, and there has been many success stories. I mean, the most recent one, I can tell you, it's only about 2 weeks ago, is that a couple of the students who graduated have gone to the United Nations, and they've got 20 million shillings funding to develop a water irrigation project in Kenya and in Somalia. Now that was done because the work they did on their projects, and they went and did the meeting. So that's just 2 students. I've got students who've started their own companies. In media, we've actually got a whole roast of people who've gone back to Somalia and actually joined the country's Somalia media, and they've invited us to do some training over there. So there are lots of people who are setting up either their own companies, actually getting jobs as well in traditional media companies or businesses, but also people who are actually becoming self-employed, and there are many opportunities.
Okay. Can you tell us some of the challenges you have faced since running the academy?
Well, one of the major challenges in the United Kingdom for higher education is private colleges are undergoing through a lot of changes, a lot of regulation, and funding is a big problem in all the countries around the world, and in the UK the funding is also a problem. Numbers will be capped, so there'll be lower numbers in universities and colleges. Government can't keep giving money out for students to study when there's no jobs. The good thing about ICE Academy is most of our programs lead to a job. They're vocationally based, so we try and skill people into the job rather than just go for an academic university degree.
That was Satish, one of the directors of Ice Academy. Whatsup news crew visited Frog Island to find out why Sir Peter Soulsby, the mayor of Leicester City, is ashamed of Frog Island.
Leicester's mayor has set out his vision for transforming a rundown route into the city. Sir Peter Soulsby said he was ashamed visitors driving in on the A50 must pass through Frog Island and Woodgate. He wants to see life brought back to derelict factories and wasteland along the River Soar and Grand Union Canal, in much the same way contaminated industrial land at Bede Island was transformed into homes, offices and a park by City Challenge investment of £37.5 million in the 1990s. He hopes investment could come from a new government scheme which could be worth £50 million a year to the city from 2015, as well as ongoing public and private investment. Changes already on the horizon include council plans to create 14 workspaces in the derelict Fryer Mills factory building alongside the canal in Bath Lane. Sir Peter said, "Fryer's Mill is key to drawing people's attention to the potential of that area. It needs a much more comprehensive approach than it has had in the past, and of all the routes into the city, it's the one that embarrasses me. Since the Great Central Railway station closed decades ago, the area around it has fallen out of people's consciousness. It has enormous potential to be regenerated, much as the City Challenge regenerated the land around Bede Island." The vision was included in an update of Sir Peter's Economic Action Plan presented to 200 business people at St Martin's House, Leicester, yesterday. Sir Peter hopes that by working with bodies such as Leicester and Leicestershire Economic Partnership, he can bring in £60 million of investment, create or safeguard 8,500 jobs and 800 apprenticeships and internships, and create 800 new businesses. Key elements include new workspaces such as the Maker's Yard for arts and craft businesses, the £5.9 million Dock Innovation Centre on the Pioneer Technology Park at Abbey Meadows, Leicester, which will open next month. Additionally, a £5.6 million food and drink production park is planned for land off Lewisham Road. Millions of pounds are already being spent on a Jubilee Square public space in St Nicholas Place, on replacing the Charles Street bus station and indoor food market, and improving pavements and cycleways through the city. He hopes to boost the city's heritage credentials by opening Wixton House, the magazine, and Leicester Castle. The redevelopment of the City Council's New Walk Centre site also forms part of the action plan. Ian Borley, senior partner at accountancy firm KPMG's Leicester office, said it was difficult to disagree with the plans, but said money needed to be spent attracting big business to the city. He said, "I think the private sector is getting into investor mode at the moment, and now is the time to be doing this."
And finally, Whatsup crew went down to Leicester University football grounds to witness the beginning of this year's college football season. Whatsup reporter Hamdi spoke to the coaches of both teams just before kickoff to find out what is in store for this season.
We're live here in Leicester University Sports Playground. I'm here with the coach of Leicester College players. Hi there, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you very much, yes. Looking forward to the game.
Yeah, what are you expecting today from your team?
I'm expecting 100% effort, everyone to enjoy it. It's got to be a fun thing for them. Hopefully we'll get a win. That's what we're hoping for, really, yeah.
How long have you been a coach for them?
I've been a coach for them for about 9 months now. This is our first game this year.
Oh, looking forward to it.
Very much so. All the players are really keen and we're all looking forward to it, yes.
Who's your team playing against you today?
Today we're playing against Regent College. We play against lots of other colleges, Wixton, Queen Elizabeth, Melton, all those sort of colleges. It's a league fixture, we have a referee and we're hoping to start off the season quite well with a win today if possible.
We're here with Regent College. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm very good, thanks.
So are you guys looking forward to playing to Leicester College?
Yeah, raring to go. First game of the season and we're ready for it. We can't wait to get started.
And do you guys think you have a chance to win?
Yeah, we've got a strong midfield, good side, good attackers. I think we've got a good chance. We'll give them a good game, that's for sure.
So you're confident about your players?
Very confident, yeah, very confident.
So have you guys got a way of to win the game over?
We're attacking side, like to pass the ball, and we hope to release our forwards early and get them scoring lots of goals.
And what about you? What have you taught your players?
I think they're very physical and raring to go and get stuck in.
Wow, we look forward to seeing that then. Thank you very much for having you guys. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
That's all from Whatsup News. Thank you for joining us and have a pleasant evening from your host, Prina Visvadia.